Today I want to talk about soul contracts, and especially the soul contract between pets and us humans. So first of all, what is a soul contract? Soul contract is a spiritual bond between two souls. And in this bond or contract is written when you meet here on earth, why you meet, what you can learn from one another, all the circumstances in which you meet and then live together, and also how your paths separate after a certain given time. So it really defines what both of these souls will live together in this incarnation on earth. And so what is the meaning? What is the role of this soul contract? So you can see it like that. A soul comes to earth, incarnating into a specific body, because it wants to grow. There are things that it wants to learn, and there are things that it wants to give to other souls, so to help other souls. And the soul wants that, needs that in order to grow simply. And so a soul comes here to earth with specific things it wants to learn and do. And the problem of us humans is that we get lost in our mind a lot. We get lost in our culture a lot. We get lost in our everyday life a lot. And so we forget about our soul mission. We forget about our purpose. And so there are other souls that come to us and that remind us why we came here, what our purpose is, that help us go back to our purpose, go back to the track the soul tries to have here and wants to have here in this incarnation. And of course, every soul you meet in your life helps you here, also your partner, also your boss, everybody you are working with, your neighbors, all the souls you meet are part of this plan to help you find your purpose and heal whatever your soul wants to heal now, from the past, from the future, from everywhere. And of course, you also help them consciously or unconsciously. You help the other souls grow and do the experiences they want to do here. And our pets really take this role very seriously. They know exactly, so the soul of our pet know exactly when to come into our life, what to confront us with, so that we stay on track, so that we are still connected to our soul, so that we remember why we came here, why we chose to incarnate in this body, in this culture, in this country, in this family, and globally on earth, why we are here. And really you as a specific soul, not all of humanity. Now I'm really talking about you. Your soul came here to earth in the body you are living in right now. And so the pet you are living with, or a pet that you encounter very often, will help you come back to your soul purpose, will help you remember your soul purpose, will help your soul learn everything she came here for, everything she wants to experience here, and also everything she wants to give to help others with. So it's not simply that your pet helps you with your soul purpose, but of course you also help your pet with his soul purpose. So I know there are some animal communicator, animal psychics who think that animals are 100% pure, unconditional love, and they have nothing that they can still learn because they are perfect as they are, and there's no possibility for them to grow because they have already reached this up level. But that's not what I am seeing when I'm with animals. Yes, they are more in the unconditional love than most of people, but they are not 100% unconditional love. And yes, they are more connected to their soul. And yes, they are more connected to their feelings and express them much easier than us humans. But still, also your pet came here, the soul of your pet came here to earth because it wants to grow. There are still things it wants to experience or heal from the past. A soul always wants to give and receive. It has something it wants to learn for itself and something it just wants to share with others. And it's exactly the same for the soul that's living in your pet. Oh, that sounds terrible. So that's living in your pet, like exorcism. Woo! No, that's the soul living with you as a pet. Let's say it like that. And so what does that mean for you now, knowing that there's a soul in your pet, there's your soul, and both really decided to meet here on earth, you in this human body, your pet in this dog or cat or horse with exactly this color, exactly this breed. And it was written and it was agreed from both of your souls when you meet, where you meet, how you live together, what you experience together. So what does it mean for you? It simply means that nothing happens out of random. Your soul knows what it does. The soul of your pet knows what she does. And you came together because there are things you can experience only if you are together. Your pet is the best possible teacher for you for specific topics that are written in your soul contract. And you are the perfect teacher or coach for your pet to do what he wants to lead, the specific topics his soul wants to heal or to grow on in this incarnation. So it's not random that both of you came together. You are perfect together. It's meant to be that you come together with all the difficulties you have. For example, a very aggressive dog, a very anxious horse. Yes, perhaps you have an anxious horse because your soul wants to learn how you can stay in your power, even if you're surrounded by fear, for example, and how you can stay in your power and with this power allow others in your energy, allow them to let go of their fears too. And so that is perhaps what your horse wants to learn with you, that he doesn't need to be afraid of everything, that he can trust as you trust in life or in the woods or in the birds that won't attack you. So it's not that easy to say an example like that. I will give you in a later video the examples of me and my animals, which is very clear. But it's just for you to have this little idea. Okay, it's not random that exactly this pet came into your life. Your soul chose to attract this pet, the soul of this pet. And you have things to experience together. And it's not only love and everything is beautiful. It's also challenges, because you can grow through challenges. But you know, the pet isn't challenging you in order to make you feel bad, but it's challenging you because it knows your soul can learn something from that. So just take some days, some weeks to think about that. It's not random that this pet came into your life. What can you teach your pet? What can the pet teach you? And not just how to sit and to be a little more calm, but really try to go deeper. Try really to find out what is the meaning of you and your pet coming together right now. What could be the soul contract? What does your soul learn from the soul of your pet? What does the soul of your pet learn from your soul? How do they help each other stay on their track, live their purpose? And that is a part that can be also looked at when we do animal communication together. So normal intuitive animal communication is more about talking with your pet, just asking, how do you feel? Are you happy with your family? Is there something you need? How does your body feel? What do you like? What don't you like? Are you ready to take a new dog in your house? So that's this normal, for me normal, for a lot of people it's already extraordinary, but that is this, for me, this basic intuitive animal communication, which can be very interesting to know and help you a lot in your everyday life. But then is the next big step. This, you can call it spiritual animal communication or soul-to-soul communication, no matter how you want to call it. But it's just not connecting directly with your the individual dog, horse, cat, goldfish, but really connecting with his soul. And then we have questions like, why did you came into my life? What are you reflecting me? Why are you reflecting this behavior? What can I learn from you? And also once the dog or cat or your pet has passed, why did you pass? Why exactly on that day? Why exactly with this illness or situation? How you left your body? So that's really this question we can ask if we go deeper in the intuitive animal communication. And of course, it's interesting to know, but here too, we can go deeper. It's really acknowledging that you are a soul that came here for a purpose and that came here for growth and that came here to experience things. And when you connect to the soul of your pet with this intuitive animal communication, you understand much more about your life, about the partners you're attracting, about the bosses you're attracting, about your business, about so many things, because the soul of your pet knows it. He's there to support you. He's there to help you. And so he knows everything that's happening. And he can give you really interesting insight to understand all of this, to understand your purpose, your soul purpose, and to know, okay, what is the next step I can do in order to live my soul purpose. And that's really something that I like a lot of part of my job, but that's really one part I love, just going so deep into this intuitive animal communication, connecting with the soul, asking all this why question. Why did you come into my life? Why did you leave me? Why on that day? Why with this illness? Are you coming back? Aren't you not coming back? Why do I have now a cat that is exactly the same as the dog I was living with? That's really connecting. If you connect on the soul purpose, if you go deeper into this soul contract between you and your pet, you will find the answers to all those questions. So I hope you will have fun just letting this go through your mind, through your heart, and through your soul. And see you very soon for a next video.